I can't tell you how many times I've walked through this door at Christmas time. The Rock and Art Shop is one of the places I go every year. I have people I know love what I get for them from the Rock and Art Shop, and it is just such a cool place to go. You gotta check it out, which is what we're gonna do today with Amanda and Annette, the co-owners. Nice to see you, nice to see you. You guys ready for another big holiday season?
We are.
All right. Now, a lot of people who may not be familiar with your store will say, well, all you sell is rocks, art? What's the story? So give us the whole story. What is the Rock and Art Shop?
We are a gift shop that specializes in natural objects and handmade goods locally and around the world.
Now, I'm here in Bangor with you guys, but you have 2 other locations, right?
We do. We have 2 other locations. We have a location in Bar Harbor, and we just moved in Bar Harbor, which is exciting. We moved 3 doors down from 13 Cottage Street to 23 Cottage Street, and we'll be open for Christmas in Bar Harbor, which is our first year. We're very excited about it. And then we also have a shop in Ellsworth, downtown Ellsworth. My brother was a natural history educator. I was an art teacher, and my sister was studying business. And so we convinced my father to give us a tiny bit of seed money. We bought this little tiny Smyrna shed and put it on the side of the road. And from there, we were open for 2 years, and we did pretty good. We got enough money to open up in downtown Bangor.
Tell me about this new leather line.
These are beautiful leather goods that are made in North Carolina, and they are all leather. They are artisan made, and they are all individually printed. We actually go through the catalog and pick out which prints we want on and how, so they're very personalized. So not only do they make the journals, but they make
I love the bag.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. This is, I mean, you can just feel the leather.
Oh, it's very, very
rich.
thick.
And this is one of the many styles that we carry of her work in the bags. This one's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
It's a messenger bag.
And
Yeah.
it has a nice long handle as well.
Yeah.
And then up here we have wallets and different, and again, all of them have different images on it. The octopus is a fun one. People love this one. And my husband actually has this wallet, and I can contest he has washed this in his pants probably at least 3 or 4 times, and it still looks great. So we started really selling natural history objects, which means rocks and natural things like feathers and eggs. And then from there, we started to do art. Well, art is a very hard term to define, and so we do a lot of artisan-made goods, but then we started to realize that we have all these other things that we really love. So pretty much we made a store of things we love.
So I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
What is your favorite Maid and Main item that you carry?
Actually, right now, it's these dish towels.
Yep.
We have several different designs. This is my favorite one at the moment. Each one is actually hand wood blocked. So each one is its own piece of art, and they're really just spectacular.
So this is Potter House, and this is a husband and wife team in Litchfield, Maine.
Yep.
And she does all the hand throwing, and then she hand paints all of these. So this is an iris design, and this one here is a trout design. And I know it's particularly hard to find things that your father loves. So when I found this, I was like, yes! And we have a lot of people come in, and they'll start with the mug, and then next year they get a bowl, and then they get the platter, and because their dad likes it. And whenever anyone comes in here and asks for jewelry, the first thing we say is, what's your price point? Because we can really work with anyone's price point. We're in a case right now with, a little bit higher price point in through here because we've got aquamarine necklaces. This one here, artisan made. And then we've got a few other beautiful topaz and aquamarine pieces in through here. And, these obviously are a little bit higher in price, but then we've got the turquoise earrings, which are beautiful in sterling silver, and those go for $25. So really, we can meet anyone's price point in through here. This is lapis, which is a beautiful stone, and you can tell real lapis because it has this pyrite fleck in through here, and then it's got gold-filled wire, and then a beautiful clasp here. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited because I actually made this piece as well. I just finished it up, but it's beautiful because it's got a rough edge to it instead of being polished, and it's individually knotted. So it's a beautiful piece.
And Amanda, what do you have in your hand?
I have a Terry Strickland Byzantine necklace. Terry Strickland's one of my favorite artists in the shop. He's from Old Town, Maine. And what's really impressive about this is that this is the same process as chainmail. So each one of these links is handmade, and it allows for such beautiful movement throughout it.
We love epiphytes, so plants that live on trees. This is an air plant, and it has no root system on the bottom. If it did have a root system, it would be just to hold it onto the tree. It gets all of its nutrients and its water from the foliage that it's on.
So we carry a wide variety of different orchids, which are also epiphytes. And this one in particular is just spectacular.
Yeah, yeah. I've never seen colors like that. Show me something really exotic. My wife has a lot of very conventional plants. What should I get her that would really blow her socks off?
My favorites are the carnivorous plants, and my favorite of all time, it's probably one of the more famous plants, is the Venus flytrap.
So keep your fingers out, right?
Keep your fingers out.
Now, what are they going to go? They're going to go after flies.
They're
and
going to
bugs
go
in the
after
house?
anything that they can catch. So flies, spiders, they're going to catch them.
And they just snap their jaws and that's
They
it.
snap their jaws and they've got their prey.
I love it.
We sell the most of these when it's fruit fly season. People come in and they're like,
Oh,
I need
yeah.
something for fruit flies, and we sell a ton of the
Of
Venus
carnivorous
flytraps and
plants.
carnivorous
I
plants.
never thought of that. You guys have an art gallery here.
We do. This is the Soanes Gallery in back of us.
Yeah.
And we have shows that switch out about every 2 months. We have a different artist, and we always feature a main artist.
And now for the Christmas season this year, you have a really cool one. Tell me about the Alls Smalls.
All small. So all small is 6-inch panels,
Mm-hmm.
and we have 63 artists who actually are going to be participating, and they're all local Maine artists.
Mm-hmm.
And they get 3 panels each, and they take them, they do whatever they want. My only stipulation is it has to be able to hang on the wall. So they can carve it, they can print on it, paint on it, sculpt on it.
Yeah.
And then when I get them back, it's a little bit like Christmas because I'm not even really sure what they're
Right.
going to look like. I open up the boxes, and they're always really amazing.
Oh, that's very cool.
63 very talented artists, and they're up on the wall from November 4th until Christmas Eve
Yeah.
because we want to encourage the gift of art.
Now, with the holidays coming up, everybody is busy. Everybody is torn in 1,000 different directions. One of the things that a lot of people say is, I shop online because it's easier. I want all your stuff. Is there any way I can shop online and get any of it?
Well, yeah, we do have a website,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a great way of getting on there. But because all of our stuff is so individual,
Mm-hmm.
you can always give us a call, and we'll happily take photos, and we can send them to you on email and do things that way as well. We can ship anywhere.
My father worked for the state. He was in the DBP, and so he really taught us to get out in nature and to really love nature. And so growing up, not only did we explore nature, we were into science, but we also found the beauty in it. So we have a lot of natural objects here, whether you're a collector or you just want something beautiful for your home.
If somebody were to say to me, I've seen the Bangor mural on the side of the building, I wonder who painted that, would you know the answer?
Well, I would.
And what would the answer be?
It would be my sister Annette.
You did.
I did. I painted that mural. Oh, it's been a while now. I think it was 4 years ago now, 5 years ago. After we painted the mural, I wanted a way to also help out downtown Bangor. So we put this on mugs and on T-shirts and on postcards, and we sell it, and we donate a portion of the proceeds back to downtown Bangor beautification, which then in turn helps us buy apple trees
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
magnolia trees, and we actually help out the Adopt a Garden program as well in downtown Bangor.
If you are looking for that perfect Christmas gift, this is the place to go, whether it's rocks, whether it's art, whether it's plants, jewelry, anything you can imagine. And the best part is, if you can't imagine what to give, then come here because they're going to be able to help you with all kinds of ideas at all different price points. The Rock and Art Shop, 3 locations. Happy holidays.